Welcome to SQL 06. Today we are going to see about the third function of the null values, that is nullif. Whenever we are taking that nullif, we should pass a two argument. If the passing the two argument or different values, we can get that output. It is first argument we can get that output. Here 9, 7 I am passing and my output it is 9. But if I pass the two argument or the same values means 10, 10 within that nullif functions, I get the null values only, I can get that output. First we will execute this statement. Okay, I am getting that value, that is output it is 9. If I execute passing the same argument values, I can get the output it is null values I am getting, because we already see that if the same values we are passing in nullif, we are getting the null values only. Now in real time how the null if we are using okay, now for that I am creating that function. Okay, function name it is function divisions. Within that I am passing the two argument a comma b, both are data type, same data type number only. I return that number within that executable block statement. I am taking that one simple arithmetic operation, a divided by b. Okay, now I am passing that a divided by b in that select statement with the help of the dual functions. Okay, but for that I can get that output it is a divided by b means I can get that output it is 5, I can get it. Okay, before that first we execute this function. Okay, so select the function and execute it. So the function it is compiled. Okay, so function division is compiled. Now we select that this statement. Okay, now I am calling that function divisions with the help of the dual. Okay, if I execute means I can get that output it is 5, that is 10 divided by 2, I can get that output it is 5. But when 10 divided by 0, it throw the error. Okay, see here, if I execute means it will throw that divisor is equal to 0. So it will throw the error. How I can handle this error means I can handle the error with the help of the nullif functions. For that in the function within that executable block I can make some changes. I can add the nullif here. Okay, nullif, take the two argument, first argument it is b, second argument it is 0. If I pass this nullif function here and if I execute means it will compiled. Okay, so here it is compiled. Then move on to our statement. It is select nullif of 10, 0 from the dual. If I select and run the statement, I can get that value, it is null values, I can get it. Before that I got the error, now it is taking that null values it is taking. So this way we can use the nullif functions. Now we'll see the Coalesce. Now we see the Coalesce function. So Coalesce, this is a syntax. In the Coalesce we can pass the 3 argument, we can pass minimum 3 argument, we can pass more than 3 argument also, we can pass it. But output it is we can get the first not null values, we can get it. Now we see one statement. So this is my table, passenger details table I am taking. Here we have the 4 column which is present. Seat number, name, status and address. Now we execute this table and we can get the records here. See here, seat number, name, status and address. Here only we are applying Coalesce function. See here, select the column name and here I am giving that Coalesce functions. In that I am passing the 3 argument, name, status and address. I am passing the 3 argument here and I execute this statement. When I am executing, I getting that Coalesce function for, I am getting that the first row it is Alex I am getting, because we already see that whenever we are taking the Coalesce function it will return the first not null values it is returning. So it is returning the Alex. In the second it is present Chennai. In that first 2 columns it is null values, that's the reason it taking the not null values, Chennai it is presented. And third values it is like that mixed of status. Okay, it is a status. Here first name it is null values. That's the reason it taking the status is getting the values here. So this way we can use that Coalesce function. Only one thing we should remember, we should always use the same data type. If we use that instead of this name, if I use seat number, it will throw the error to us, because always we should use the same data type in the Coalesce function. Keep remember that one only. Okay, now see here, it will throw that inconsistent data type, it will throw the errors. So keep remember, whenever you are using that argument inside the Coalesce function, check that you are using the same data type only. Okay, today we see that two things, one is Coalesce and second one is Nullif. In the upcoming videos, we will see that some different interview questions and answer. Thank you. Please do subscribe.